Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about it now as he matures through the game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Pele. Yamal. That has been cut short. Neymar. And that is out of play. Oh, that's delightful. Great vision. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Gerrard. He's got away. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernandez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Count! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Number 21.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with shapes to shoot! Deftly away. He's chosen to go back. Kaka. Now it's Stoichkov.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He'll try from distance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's heaved it away. And here's Dani Olmo. Ambitious ball here. And that should get the job done. Gerrard. And it's Kaka. And this is Stoichkov. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, now he can... And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kaka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Great challenge, time to perfection. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Kaka. Lovely, now then. Gerrard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Chance! Stoichkov. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This then... And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! Nice interception, well timed. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Threads one in. Vieira. Gerrard. Now it's Pelé. And he's intervened well there. Passing is crisp and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Now it's Drogba, and this is Couch. Spread neatly, and he's in on goal. It's Couch. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Their way home on public transportation
Tunisia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Local major stations.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Pelé. Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. Opts to play it back. Can he get on the end of this? Nuno Mendes. Dani Olmo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stoichkov. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. He has found a way through. Decent chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Kaka can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And this is Neymar. That's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. In with the challenge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Mendes. Now it's Gerrard. Looking for the run. Sergio, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably.
Real chance! And he hits the net! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And the through ball. Dani Olmo. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Yamal! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, that's well spotted. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, well played.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Not the most accurate pass. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 22. Dani Olmo. Coming on the field is number 20.
Kaka. Indonesia making a change. After this, just one shot at goal. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Showing great feet there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Pele! It's Pele!
Substitution.
Indonesia have their third corner. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Counts, picks it up out wide. Played back to the goalkeeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now he's rising! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
After 87 minutes.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Corner number 2 then.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Knocks it into space. Messi. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, the ball's come loose here. So, third corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. In towards the back stick. That is a brilliant interception. Just eases him off the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Just a quick announcement. And an exciting
So
one
there
too.
it is.
We're about
What
to
struck you
announce
most
today's
about
lottery
that?
numbers.
Well, Peter,
Please
this
watch the
was
screen if
probably
you have a
more
ticket.
slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constant.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Garcia reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Adams calmly anticipates. And he's there to retrieve it. Aimed beyond the defence. Tele. And it's been hooked away. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Gerrard. Goes down, but nothing given. Looking for the run. Lee Kang in, picks it up out wide. He's got away. So there's the shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri, now this could... And Bebeto! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Bebeto deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Kaka. Kaka stood his ground strongly. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Lee Kang-in. Vieira. Lovely feet. Lee Kang-in defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. McAllister. Now it's Aubameyang.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Aubameyang! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Chance for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cafu. Oh, good chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Now it's Bebeto. Can he get it through? Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Gerrard. Oh, well measured. Lovely, now then. Chance, surely! McAllister gets it clear. Stoichkov. Big chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Number 8, Stoichkov.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Indonesia restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There's the delivery. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that looks a decent ball. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, that's a... He's had a shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Manchester really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bebeto. Gerrard. Kaka. Gerrard. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
It's Bebeto, and he plays one through. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gerrard. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Tries to get it clear. Maldini. Van de Ven. Adams spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. Adams. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Indonesia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are back on the way. It's a searching pass. Aubameyang is onto this. Cafu. Pele looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lee Kang-in, who does have an assist to his name. He's in a great position here. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Neymar. And this is Pele! And he's intervened well there. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. This looks promising. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kaka. Pele. This is a promising build-up. And this is Pele! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well-timed, excellent interception. Threads one in. Ambitious ball here. And he's straight offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Adams has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. That's been cut out, well played. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. He is through here! 60 minutes played. That is a great pick out. And the shot! And it's in! And again they hit the front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Stoichkov looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
That's an imaginative pass. Cafu. And it's Kaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aubameyang. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Pedri. And he's found a way past. Pedri. Big chance! One-on-one! Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So what can they conjure from this one? An opportunity then to pull clear here. Cafu. McAllister tries a measured ball. That's an excellent interception. Kaka. No way through. Van de Ven. Knocks it into space. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Lee Kang.
Oh, great feat that.
He's found a way through. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Manchester clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's picked his way through. Now what about this cross?
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Kaka. Great vision. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Stoichkov. And that was very necessary.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And this is Bebeto. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's bustling, and Bebeto! Oh, off the bar! And he's following up! And no mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Substitution for Indonesia.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Number 7,
Mbappe! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Substitution in progress.
And here's can he finish?
Time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent finisher, but remarkably unselfish too, and he will often drop that little bit deeper to try and trigger attacks himself.
Just such a clever footballer, and there's always a sense of danger when he's around.
Really looking forward to seeing him. Stoichkov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Neymar. Rijkaard.
Pretty robust defending.
Nicely worked. Now this could be a chance. And he's managed to get free. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Real chance! He scored! And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Club America finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Knocks it into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kajolu. It's a searching pass. He'll try from distance. Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And Berbatov! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he is deftly away. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Can he finish? Neymar! This boy is showbiz! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they've got their lead back. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Xabi Alonso spots it and intercepts. And this is Pele. Lovely ball. Pele! Brilliant from Pele! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're threatening to fly away here. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Can he get it through? He's found space here. Indonesia have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Now it's Mbappe, looking for a runner. He's through here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Akanji cuts it out. Pele. Cafu. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's straight offside. Akanji. Vieira. Now it's Pele. Nice sequence of passes this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's come to nothing. Oh, that's a key interception.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Could go all the way here. Look at decent chance! And it's there! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And this is Pele. Pele with the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gerrard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And it's Mendes. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purr. And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Indonesia have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Indonesia enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. That gets us going once more. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Ambitious ball here. And this is Stoichkov. Stoichkov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great vision. Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And this is Pele. Oh, well measured. He's in one-on-one. Oh, he's got a chance! And a neat finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Indonesia are having a ball here. Xabi Alonso. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pele. Oh, easy pickings there. Stoichkov. Stoichkov is flagged offside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Pele. Oh, he's having a go! Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good spell of possession, this. Probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Berbatov. Looking for the run. Space for him to turn and look. Aimed at the far side. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Now it's Stoichkov. Nicely shaped ball. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he's burst through. Club America can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh no, this does not look good. Neymar has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
And it's Berbatov. Adams calmly anticipates. Club America ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Pele. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Se está realizando un cambio.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, crossbar! And he's there to get it away. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaká. Now there's a big chance! And that's a sharp finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Yeah. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Shot goal! He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's quick to return it. Yeah. And it's Kaká. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Oh, he's got a side of goal. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist.
Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Messi. Stood up well to him there. Gerrard. Gerrard!
4 minutos de compensación.
Without the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's made its way to him. Crosses it in. Akanji gets it away. Now it's Berbatov. Looking to play him in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears. Shot, surely! He's put his foot right through that one. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. It's a good run down the right. And that's that. Indonesia really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Indonesia against Portugal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, someone I see as being a little old school, Peter, is Skriniar. Physically dominant, no nonsense. He takes a very aggressive approach to his defending and has shown himself...
Terrific effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Gerrard. Well-timed, excellent interception. Kajolu. And it's Serginho, who played through for the wide man. Pele, well seen, saw that coming. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. It's a promising position. It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now, can they get him away? Gerrard has the space to scheme. Now the ball in. He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Nuno Mendes. Referee's given a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball. Serginho. So it is still 0-0.
Kajolu
Is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Kajolu with the delivery.
And that is expertly dealt with. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Stoichkov. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Albert Ferrer makes the interception. Serginho is onto it in a flash. Vieira. Pelé driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good effort! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jordi Alba has it out wide and in space. Serginho!
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for...
Drogba! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vicious ball here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Impressive jump! Harmlessly behind. Vieira.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's got away, and it's made its way to him. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Stoichkov. Serginho. And it's Jordi Alba. Serginho. Jordi Alba finding himself in space. Hangs one. Drogba! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And we have our very first corner. Here's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Pelé. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Stoichkov. Plenty of appeals. And the referee says that is that for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Those of you making their way home on
Indonesia
public
finding
transportation
themselves
today,
behind
please watch
by
the
just
screen
one
for train
goal at
departure
the break.
times from all local major stations.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution.
So we're underway for the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
In early. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's Carvajal. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was alert to it. Gerrard. Kaka. Pele. And here's the chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. And this is Pele. And the shot! And that's in. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jordi Alba. Silvestre. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Lofted in. There's the header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neymar. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Pele looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up.
Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Number 8.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 19, Mbappe.
Neymar with the short one. Hangs in a cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Cafu cuts out the pass. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Lovely ball and a Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Carvajal gets over and intercepts. Silvestre. Jordi Alba. Now that looks a decent ball. Jordi Alba looking to receive it in space. He's rising! Goal! Portugal!
Goal!
And they get themselves in front! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Number 7.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
17.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he's there to make the challenge. Skriniar goes sliding in. Indonesia have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, nice touch. Played in by Danny Carvajal. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Vieira could move up a gear here. Pass somewhat off target. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Kadiolu,
3 minutes at a
and
time.
he goes cross-field. Pele, into stoppage time, very little left on it. Gets a good foot in there. Akanji, oh, can he get onto this? He's had it taken off him. Gerrard. And this is Pele! He's and a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be it. Indonesia perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Portugal.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve.
And the shot! It's in! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pinches it off him. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. Bebeto, and he shoots! And he's stuck it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Bebeto! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has not gone well. Now it's Royce. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Kaka.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's had a shot! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the pass is intercepted. Gerrard. Some front-footed pressing going on here, and he has been fouled there. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Royce, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Kimmich, and it's Royce. And here's Raul, and Royce! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he was quick to react.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spread neatly. He's got away. Chance to deliver. Cafu. Now it's Pele.
That's good play from him.
And he's lost his man here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is good alertness. Oh, easy pickings there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Stoichkov. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Vieira. That has been cut short. Timber.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Kaka. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pele. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Adams. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Kaka. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Kimmich clears without hesitation. It's a pretty loose pass. That's destined for the flank.
Vinicius Junior.
And he's managed to get free.
It's run loose.
Oh, he's been caught.
And a shot! And it's there!
Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He did.
And that is all they have time for. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Gerrard. Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Bebeto running with intent, and he plays one through. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And another try! And no mistake! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Portugal, shot, surely! And that's a tidy finish. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a...
Bebeto!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Searching pass he's played there, and he was alert to it. And he's found a way past, shoots! And that's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kimmich is always looking to break lines. Rijkaard. It's Kimmich. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adams spots it and intercepts. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Bebeto. That is a brilliant interception. Gerrard. Pele currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pepe is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Indonesia still making a fight of this. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Oh, that's well spotted.
Number 7, Bellingham.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Royce. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, he's bustling through here. No, he's not getting past him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 20, Neymar. Number 11, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 17, Messi. Number 21, Kukçu.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Drogba. Now it's Grealish. Oh, what has happened? And Messi! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And this is Stoichkov.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Berbatov. Messi. And it's Messi. Threads one in. He has found the way through. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
Added minutes
Oh,
has
Red,
been
nice
indicated.
interception. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Grealish. Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly. Berbatov! And that's a sharp finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 11, Berbatov.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must...